In this video, I want to talk about the power you have as a remote high ticket closer, from the results that you get to the actual things and insights that you're able to learn by becoming it, and from the experiences that you will have. Okay, so straight into business. I'm going to be going over a few different things, so make sure you listen throughout all of it and stay till the end, because I've got some sauce at the end. Now, the first one, you're able to understand human psychology to an extremely high level. In order to help someone make a decision, which is what closing is, you have to understand human psychology. Because, for example, helping someone make a decision. Okay, how do humans make a decision? With emotion. How can you, as a person, as a closer, make the other person extremely emotional so that they make the decision? A great way of looking at that is by building a gap. Okay, so as a closer, what you're aiming to do is build a gap. You build a gap from where they are now to where they want to be. And you do this through questioning. And you do this from understanding where they're at now and understanding where they want to be, and how it makes them feel being where they are now, how it would make them feel to get to where they want to be. And it's imperative that you create that gap and you create a bit of urgency. And you do that through questioning, and you do that through little comments about the sales goal. And it's extremely, extremely important to keep the emotion up here throughout the entire sales goal. Because if you are unable to get the emotion out of the prospect, then you're going to have a very tough time closing the deal. Because again, humans tend to make decisions based off of emotion. So if you keep the emotion down here, the likelihood of a decision is very minimal unless they've made the decision beforehand, which can happen. Right? Sometimes you'll have a sales call and they'll literally be like, yeah, I jumped on, I'm ready to get started. And that's happened to me quite a few times. And it's a lot of fun, right? Because you literally don't have to do much, and it's literally just a case of, okay, here's the payment link, let's get rocking and rolling, okay? So that's the first thing, right? You get to learn about human psychology, and the benefits that gives to your life as a whole is insane, because you can help people make decisions outside of sales. A client of ours messaged me the other day saying, he's a new client. He basically messaged me saying, Nico, I've literally used the sales skills that you've given me to influence my friend to get back into the gym and start fighting again. And I thought that was awesome, right? Because that is the power that you have as a salesperson. You understand that you're able to help people in real life, right? The fact that my client was able to help his friend get back into the gym, get back into better shape, get off his ass and stop playing video games, right? Because he's young. That makes me happy, right? Because he's using it with good intentions. And that's the beauty that you have as a salesperson, right? You're able to help people make decisions that can impact their lives positively, which I think is dope. Now, the second thing you get by being a remote closer is you improve your communication skills. You become more confident when you speak, right? If I didn't do sales, I would not be here in front of a camera speaking to you. No chance in hell, right? If you knew me around 5 years ago, I was a very, very quiet kid, right? I was obviously social, had a lot of friends, but I was never like the loudest person in the room. I was very within myself and to myself. And literally, sales has allowed me to improve my communication skills tenfold. I used to have a very hard time telling people and getting them to understand what I truly meant. And now I'm able to do that with ease. Ease, right? Well, I hope so anyway. I hope you understand what I'm saying in this video. But yeah, it's great. And what that allows you to do is you build better relationships, not just within sales, but outside of sales, right? It affects your friendships, your relationships, everything, family life, everything. Because communication is literally the key any successful relationship that you have, whether that's a romantic one or whether that's friendship or family, whatever, right? I've seen so many relationships end in many different scenarios, and they all stem from a lack of communication. So sales allows you to improve your communication skills. And by default, what that does is it allows the people around you to improve their communication skills. That's how it usually works, okay, which is great. Another great thing about becoming a remote high ticket closer. Now, let's talk about some of the things that you benefit from, right, as a result of your hard work. I was able to travel, I was able to make money while traveling, and I think that is something that is so, so special. I'm here in Bali. While being here, within a few days, got all the money back from the trip I spent here. Right? I've literally made money while being here. This is not where I live. I'm based in the UK, I live in London. But the fact that I was able to come here, I pay for flights, places to stay, nice places to eat, go out, have fun, do cool things like surfing. Those things cost money, obviously. Bali isn't the most expensive place, but obviously traveling is expensive. And within a few days, everything was paid for and more. And that's cool, because if it wasn't for high ticket sales, I wouldn't be able to do that. Now, as a closer, I literally remember, I think a month into making 10K a month, I started enjoying the fact that I could work from anywhere in the world. I went to Italy with a few family members, and I was making money while I was out there. And that was such a surreal feeling, because whenever I had gone places on holiday, let's say, I'd actually come back and lose money. And the fact that I was able to go somewhere, have a great time, enjoy myself, and come back with more money than I had gone there with was a very strange feeling. And it's something that I wish everyone can experience, because well and truly it's nice. It's very nice, because it's just one of those things you've worked so hard to achieve this. Right? 10K a month, it's a lot of money. So being able to work that hard to achieve what you have achieved and get the benefits of that, it's like reaping the benefits of your work. And it's an amazing feeling that I wish and I hope many, many, many of you can experience in your life. Now, the fourth one, networking and growth outside of networking. The beauty of being and becoming a closer is you become very, very close with business owners, extremely close with business owners. The reason for that is online businesses as a whole, the way it works, right? Just to kind of recap, business, you have usually literally CEO, sales team, marketing, right? It pretty much goes like that in that order. So if you have marketing, it goes to sales, and from sales, it goes to the client fulfillment team or the CEO or whoever, right? So you learn about so many different skills. And on top of that, you're very, very close with the business owner, very close. All the offers I worked on, I spoke with the business owner every single day. And these are companies that were doing $500,000 a month. And learning from businesses like that, it's cool. It's interesting to speak to people doing that well, and people who are at that level and understanding how they think, how they operate, so that one day, I'm sure a lot of you watching this probably want to start your own business, but you've probably understood that doing sales first, gaining that skill before becoming a business owner is probably a smart move. Right? Most business owners, most billionaires started in sales. And it's a great skill to start from, but it's also a great stepping stone into being a business owner. Because like I said, you learn so many things. You learn about marketing, you learn about literally managing a team, you learn about how a CEO needs to operate and just be like what they need to be like at the high level. So that if one day you want to do that, you can, and you understand it a bit better, rather than trying to figure it out all on your own, from your own experiences. Because that's tough. It's much easier to learn from others, leverage that. And don't be in such a rush. We live in a world where everyone's in literally such a rush to make whatever, right? And the truth is, you don't need to be in a rush. If you're watching this, we have the data on this. I actually saw it the other day. If you're watching this, likelihood is you're either 18 and 35. You're in that range, okay? I know that. That's the data I have. And so if you're under 30, there's no rush at all, right? Mid-20s, you're chilling. You have so much time ahead. Yes, it's important to take action and implement, but don't rush what you need to do, right? I have so many goals that I want to achieve, and I understand that it's going to take a lot of time before I achieve those goals. And I'm okay with that, right? Because that's life. You just have to let time do its thing, because overnight success does not exist. It's simply complete fallacy. So understand that it's going to take time. So don't be in such a rush. Enjoy the journey, because then the outcome is so much greater. There's a reason people say that. Just trust me. Okay? Enjoy struggling. Enjoy being a closer. Enjoy being a sales manager and managing a sales team. Enjoy working with high-level people, and then start your own business. Right? It's a very, very nice journey. Journey I've undertaken, journey my business partner has undertaken, and a lot of my other friends in the online space have undertaken. Okay? Don't be in such a rush. Enjoy being a closer. Being a closer is a lot of fun. Being a business owner, way more responsibility. Okay? So take that from someone who's literally experienced that. Okay? So yes, you meet cool people. Yes, you do this. Fifth one that I want to talk about, and the final one I want to talk about, is you learn a lot about social media and the implications it has. Okay? Social media, the way I use it now is very different to how I used it 5 years ago. I was a consumer 5 years ago. Now I'm making people consume. That is my job. That's what I need to do. You are consuming my content right now. And that's how I view it. I don't see myself as someone who uses social media like that. Yes, sometimes I will, I have group chats on Instagram, I send memes, I do that, whatever. It's part of it. It's just because I find stuff funny, right? And I have a sense of humor, I'd like to think. But well and truly, that's not my main use for it. If I spend time on my phone, it's for work. And I like to be present, I like to be away from my phone and everything. but I work online, so I literally have to do it. But you learn so much about social media and how these apps are designed and how they're made. These apps make so much money based off of marketing. On top of that, these apps are literally designed to keep you on the app. And the reason for that is, if you're on the app for longer, you're going to see more ads. And that is literally how they make money. People are going to spend a lot of money on marketing. And you seeing those ads, you're making Instagram money. And so their job is to keep you on there as long as possible. So give you a bunch of funny reels that you're going to laugh at and stuff you're interested in, so that you have a reason to keep scrolling. But the more you scroll, the more ads you see. Okay, that's how the game works. And it's very interesting, because that has a lot of negative effects on you as a person. So my recommendation to you is optimize your screen time, right? Utilize it, obviously, because social media is a tool, but use it as a tool, right? You can either be consumed by it, or you can use it to make you a lot of money. So I'd recommend the latter. Now, another big thing I want to talk about is AI. That kind of comes into this point. I always get asked, Nico, as a closer, is my job safe from AI? And the answer is simply yes. As an appointment setter, yeah, you can be replaced, because appointment setting is, something that is a bit more replaceable. But as a closer, no. AI will never truly be able to replicate human beings. They won't. They can replicate the information that you have, but that's it. They run off information. They don't make their own decisions. You give them an input, and they'll give you an output. That's how they work. They don't think for themselves. They don't do any of that, right? Maybe one day they will. Who knows? But for now, they don't. So utilize that, right? It's an AI-proof skill, sales, because people like to buy from people, not AI. So understand that AI is a beautiful tool if used correctly, and learning sales, you are safe. So don't worry, your job is safe, and everything is safe. So that's enough for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed and understood truly the power you have by being a remote eye taker closer. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.